So, how are you going to play this one game? Because, like, are we going to go to the boss rush immediately, or is there going to be a second castle? Because traditionally there's a second castle, but untraditionally, this game has had extra levels already, and additional boss fights, and also I just think it's been a lot harder than the originals, you know, the ones that came before this. So, I mean, like, how are we doing this exactly? It's looking like this is just a normal stage. That's the bomb sled team again. All right, well, that is delightful. Okay, all right, cool. I was kind of hoping we would just be doing the boss rush thing now, but we're not. We're not. We're doing 2 Wily castles. Okay. Alrighty. No sense whining or complaining. You just gotta do it. You know, no one ever said saving the world was gonna be easy. Absolutely crazy, by the way, that it's only been 6 months between Mega Man 6 and 7. Like, goddamn. Mega Man just does not get to rest, does he? Like, really? Damn. Just a brief 6 months, and he already has to risk his life again and again. My God. And who knows how much time has passed since Mega Man 1, right? Like, how long do you think your Mega Man's been doing this? And how often do you think he's sent out to save the world and everything? Anyway, you're proving to be a bit of annoying there, Sniper Joe. Ooh, well, that does sound rather nice. I would like that. Because I believe I went into Industrial Gutsman. Yeah. All right, that puts me back to where I would be had I gotten the game over. So that's fun. Almost feels like that's how I should just be approaching just about every single fight, you know, or level. You know, like, well, if you don't have the amounts that you need, then just freaking, like, leave. Just submit yourself to oblivion and then, you know, move on. Anywho, nice. I actually grabbed the ladder. I just don't trust myself anymore these days, you see. Oh, gee. What? Ah, my wait is over. This time, the mighty Mega Man shall fall. What? Trouble! Attack! Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is not necessary. This is so not needed, dude. You're already a huge pain, bro. You don't need to be able to fly. And rocket fists. Alright, yeah, you got rocket fists. Why wouldn't you have rocket fists? Alright, you know, I'm pretty sure Mega Man is supposed to have this kind of transformation too, but, I imagine I had to, like, find a bunch of missing collectibles that I've not managed to do. How did I not get hit? How am I not? Okay, that was, okay, alright, well, howdy doody there, Mr. Man, okay. That was weird. It kept getting all up in my biz, but I kept not getting hit. But, yeah, no, I'm sure I could have also gotten to power much like this. I just, you know, couldn't. Couldn't figure out all the things. You know, I gotta say, considering I went through the miniature cutscene every single time, you know, I had to refight base the first time, kinda wishing that they wouldn't do that, you know? You know, back in the day, back in the old days of what I can only imagine to be like, I don't know, a year or two ago from the, you know, from the release dates of Mega Man 6 and 7, you just went into a room and, you know, Robot Masters done just tried to kill you. You know, they didn't have a little song and dance routine. They didn't have anything they wanted to say to me about any of this. They were just like, nah, man, I want to kill you. So let's get this party started, you know. But old base, this lad's built from a different cloth, isn't he? He's all about that monologue life. You know what? I mean, I guess I can respect it. I suppose I can more or less respect his gumption and drive as I make a desperate attempt to stop getting stepped on. I had like a rhythm going for like the longest time. Things were going pretty well, all things considered, until it stopped going well. Man, what the hell? Okay. Dude just decided to completely change up his strategy in the middle of the fight. Sure, that makes a lot of sense, you know, logically, strategically. He was right to do so. He noticed that the thing he was doing wasn't exactly working, so he changed it up, and it resulted in his victory. But it was rude! It was inconsiderate! That's what Base is. He's inconsiderate. He is a rude man. How did I get myself out of that one? Ow, my face. Alright, I'm just gonna Oh, wow. I slid right under his fist. Ow! Alright, hi. That was unnecessary. Okay, well, could you, stop doing the things that you do? It would be so cool if you stopped doing the everything. Okay, no, now, see, now you're switching it up again, and now I'm dead. So you can imagine the pressure I'm under. Okay. Okay. Okay, I feel as if this is the best showing I've had so far, and I'm still close to death, so you know, that really does say a lot, but hey! Why? Why can't I destroy him? Not for lack of trying, mind you, my dude. You did your best, and in many parallel universes you succeeded. Quick question, why is the level not over? I want the level to be over. No, 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 not with the tires. Stop with the tires. No, no, why? Does the game really, truly think that base was a cakewalk? That he was just the easiest thing in the universe? And that was like, man, we can't have the player just leave now. I mean, God, that was such an easy thing that we told them to go and do. There were so many things. We gotta give them an actual challenge, right? Right. Yeah, we're good at this. We're good at our jobs. We're really good at this. Jesus! Okay, climb. Oh, just climb. Climb like no one's ever climbed before in the history of climbing. Now get your stupid ass up here so I can shoot you in the face. Ow, I hate you. I don't even know if that's a comfort. What does that mean, exactly? How many lives am I on? Everything is a blur. Okay, I have 2 lives. Well, considering the low amount of HP I have, I really only have 1 extra life, but I mean, okay, I guess. What if those are instant kill? That seems to be a thing that happens on occasion around these here parts, as it turns out. Very weird, that. Alright, hit my head on the thing above me. Couldn't really do a whole lot of anything about that. Ain't that unfortunate? Okay, alright. Ow! Okay, well, they weren't instant kill. That's nice. I do appreciate... Oh, well, you know. You know, that's just life, you know? That's just kind of how it is sometimes. That's how it goes every now and again. Feeling slightly dead inside. Just a little. Just a little tiny bit. Okay, cool. Thanks. I'm down here now with Mr. Tire Man. He's back. He's back with a vengeance and with opposable joints. Huzzah! The new toy that all the children want. It's Tire Guy. Flush him down your toilet today. Tempting prospects. Tempting prospects. Please die. Okay. Now, when I have to go through all of this and I have to fight base again and then dodge all these fires and then fight another boss, you're asking a lot, game. These levels are asking so much more of me than the ones in previous games. Also, okay, so the timing on these things is just kind of weird, so that there's literally no time, there's nothing I can do. There is nothing I can do. If I try to jump up there, I'm going to get burned. End of story. Okay, now the timing has been slightly fixed, thank God. It's not much. Okay, I hit my head. Whatever. It's good enough. It's good enough. It's good enough. Now just jump. Okay, hit my head. Cool. Feels like jumping is definitely different in this game. Okay, is this a safe spot? Am I No, it's not! Nothing is safe in life! Can I just have a place where I can stand still for half a second, please? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, how? Okay. Alright. Rush. Can you pop in for a second there, buddy? Okay, right. Yeah, I forgot about that whole only one bounce thing. Okay. Look, I just want to be up there. Okay? Alright. Are we good? Are we good? Can we stand here? I don't know if we're allowed to stand here or not. Okay. Yes, it looks like we can. Alright, cool. Cool. I'm just gonna grab this. Hop over here. Procedurally. Okay. Get Rush out again. Where are you, Rush? Rush! Okay. Alright. Very cool. Very cool. There was, okay. Yep, nope. How do you, do. That's how you do. What do, how do it do, that be how it do. And then there were bats. And then there were bats the size of bowling balls. Could you unfurl your metal wings so I could shoot you? Thank you! I appreciate the fact that you were so courteous. Very few enemies these days ever seem to have that quality to them. So, you know, I really do have to tip my helmet to thee when the situation arises, you sees. Alright. I see. Alright, I see. Good sir. You're spending far too much time alive at this moment in time. Could you, stop being alive? Because I'm already experiencing about 1.5 million other problems, and you flying around causing chaos, that's not helpful. It's not helping. Nothing about that is helpful. Kind of feels like there's no timing that works for that. I am so tired. Okay. Maybe I can just damage boost my way through this situation. Yeah, that works. That's totally fine by me. All right, last life I've got. Let's see what we can do with it. What exactly was deemed fitting for a boss fight after Super Base? Exactly. What's the real challenge? Is that a goddamn? Oh, I thought it was a caterpillar. No, it's a giant snapping turtle. That's so much better. Never mind. Never mind, guys. In here, I thought it was gonna be something stupid. No, instead I'm fighting Gammar. I'm fighting Gammar. What is happening? Okay, Gammar babies. Gammar babies, they'll make your dreams come true. Okay, yeah, you just go ahead and get back inside your house. That is the weirdest thing. Okay, whatever. I don't understand what that's about, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm having a hard time not getting hit by that. Having a real hamdinger of a time figuring that one out. Let's see. Could maybe, I don't know, burn, jackass. There you go. Burn the babies! Oh, God, they're more Gammar than ever before! Okay, I see. Burn! Oh, okay, I guess it does make some degree of sense. You have fire breath and everything, so of course. All ashore that go in ashore. All right. Why? Oh, you don't need to be alive. You really don't need to be alive. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Shade Man. Never thought I'd see the day where I was happy to have anything to do with that guy. Okay. Okay, well, you know how these things go, huh, buddy? Yeah, then sometimes Gammar has babies and you gotta do something about it. Stop flying. No, stop flying. You're supposed to be dead. No, you stop flying. You're supposed to be dead. You're supposed to be dead. I don't know if you know this, but you're supposed to be dead. All right, it seems like main man Gammar is entirely immune to the effects of literally freaking everything under the sun, and that is very weird. That's an odd choice. All right, so I just can't help but notice that. I mean, it worked last time, so the fact that it's not working now is very weird. Ah, there we are. Okay. Look at me finding uses for my weapons that I've been holding on to for a year and a half. What a concept. What a day. What a okay. Hey ho. Hey ho. There you go. Thank you for only doing that once. That's a nice change of pace. I appreciate it. And I'm not being insincere or sarcastic at all. I really do appreciate that fact. All right, I'm just gonna I really wanted that. Thank you. Okay. It's not much cuz it's more or less just kind of undoing what didn't need to happen in the first place. So ow. Okay, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button in the good times with Gammar. They just keep a rolling. All right, unless you drop a full ass big boy heal, I'm going to choose to not care. Never mind. No, I did care. I did care, but I still made. I could have died, man. I could have freaking died, man. Die. Why wasn't this before the fight with base? This is way more manageable. I mean, it was tedious, but it wasn't difficult. Regardless. Oh boy. So during one of my many trips back to this place, I realized that there was another stage, but it was like look on the there it is in the top right. I didn't notice that over there. So that means, fingers crossed, this is the boss rush level, and there isn't a second Wily Castle, because that doesn't seem necessary. I mean, you already have all of these different bosses, and they're layered on top of each other, so it doesn't seem like something you need to do, Oh, it don't be looking like it playing that way, though. Oh, it don't look like it be playing that way. Oh, it don't be. It do not be. Oh, boy, the donuts are a-rolling. That's what they're doing here, people. Okay. Ow! All I was trying to do is hit you with the pew, 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 and then you had the... Ow! You beamed me in the head with a damn baseball. Mega Man don't deserve this life. Ow! Okay, so we're living down here now. That's good times. Hey, it's good times, buckaroo! Yes, sirree. Yes, sirrah. I'm having a good old, grand old time in Wily Land. The land of the wise. He's got to be wise because he's making all of these robots. And you can't exactly make tennis ball launchers that launch grenades and... Oh! We get to do it again! Yay! I'm so happy. I'm so... You got me good there, buddy. Woo! I'm glad I came to Wily Land. Oh, it's such a great place. I'm gonna get hit again. What the flying hell do you want from me? Someone save me. I'm going to do this now. I'm going to shoot you. Die. 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 Thank you for dying. Did you also die, sir? You don't seem interested in dying. What if you died, though? I like it. I like it when my foes die. I like it when the light leaves their eyes. It feels good. Oh, there's an inviso ceiling. Guys, there's an invisible ceiling. Okay. Well, I don't know if you know this game, but I don't have enough rushy, jumpy jumps for that to be a thing. So, oh, okay, that's cool. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I can only do that. Oh yeah, okay, you're back. You would be back. That's yeah. Enemy respawners. Yeah, that's yeah. Okay, so game, if you could just cool. We're okay. No, never mind, guys. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Everything's good. I'm doing just fine. I should get some more roll coil. Robot roll call. Oh, what kind of powers would you even get from Tom Servo? I don't even know, man. Why are you asking me? I don't know. That's a silly thing. You'd be. Oh, hi, Metars. Are you guys also here to be silly? Yeah, you are. We got invisible floors. Everybody loves invisible floors. Especially when there are spikies. There's all sorts of spiky dookie dakis over here. Dakimakaras. That's an anime hugging body pillow, if you didn't know. Anyway, I gotta do all that again, so I'm gonna go do that. All right, you guys have a nice day. Well, how about that? The game gave me an extra life. That's cool of it. Yeah, I actually am very appreciative of that. All right, so the real question is, I don't know. I guess I'll just do what I kind of always do, and when faced with a jump that doesn't really seem to make a whole lot of sense to me, and that's just rely on rush. More than I probably should. Ow. All right, well, you know what? Good on you, Metar. You seized the opportunity there. You really you made a difference. You did. And you know what? At the end of the day, you survived to tell the tale. Not a lot of robots that fight Mega Man, can say that. Or at the very least, if they do die, quote unquote, they get rebuilt. Although I don't know about like the little minion-y dudes. Do you think they get rebuilt? Probably not. This is probably the end for them, You know what I find incredibly interesting? Wily clearly has the ability to make robots that are just immune to Mega Buster shots, right? Like that Roomba. Like, I can't do anything about it. Why not just build a base out of whatever material that is? Oh wait, no, I forgot. Base is made out of basenium. I forgot that was a thing. I think that's in like the fighting game. One of the fighting games. Am I gonna have to play those? Probably gonna have to play those. I don't see any earthly way to be able to survive this. How am I supposed to? You know what? I have an idea. Damage boost my way out of the situation. That's what I gotta do. There we go. Utilize the fact that my enemies can cause untold levels of pain upon me. Yes! We call that strategy! I feel mildly good about that one. I mean, granted, I have less HP for whatever abominations are about to be inflicted upon me and whatnot. Also, that's certainly not good. Explodey platforms, huh? I see. Oh boy. No, I want to be up here. I don't know a lot in life, but I definitely want to be up here rather than down there. Okay, bye. All right, that worked out. What? Well, there's just literally nothing I can do about that. Oh, maybe if I had that rush thing, I could fly. Yeah, I could, like, fly. All right, then fine. Don't mind me. I'll just go down this hole. Oh, Jesus. How far back you putting me for that one? All right, well, that's mildly courteous. And honestly, I did manage to find an extra life or two more than I would have thought, but I gotta say, this ain't cool. Hey, you know what? We'll take it. I'm okay with a little Metar scratch damage. They have flippies. They got little water flippies. That's adorable. Oh. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. And the thing is, I kind of got dumb lucky when it came to. Okay. All right. Here's an idea. Yep. Damage. I jumped too high. I jumped too high. I flew too close to the sun. I'm on my last life. Oh, dear God. Why would you be this way? I just wanted to avoid, standing on the Metar. That's all I wanted. Why are we rocking with Rock Lobster again? That's interesting. Anyway, okay. Well, I mean, that's something. Yeah, I'm just gonna tank your shots because if I jump too high, I'm gonna freaking die, dude. All right, and I don't want to die. I've been doing that a lot today. Yeah. Okay. Could you back it up? Thank you. Okay. Cool. Glad we had this amicable agreement here. Okay. Yeah. No. This is rhyming. Oh Jesus. Oh God. Why with the instant kill spikes, though? There was no way you would know that, though! That's so mean, game! It's a small miracle I managed to not have that happen to me, but oh my god, there's no way you could have planned for that. Someone playing this could have gotten a game over from that thing. And when I come through here, I'm luckily going to know. When I lose to this dude and I have to go through it again, I'll know ahead of time, but Jesus Christ! Alright, so now what? What are we doing today? Oh, hello, sir. I see. Okay. I wonder what I'm supposed to oh, okay, cool. I could avoid that. That makes sense. Okay, it's looking like I gotta hit the eyes, sorta. Okay. Alright. I'm seeing it. This is horrible. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, that's fun. That's fun. That's cool. That's real cool. Yeah. Okay. And then there's that and that. Okay. I mean, one slip up and I mean I'm just dead. So it's like, yeah. There you go. I'm assuming he doesn't change up his strategy in any shape, way, or form during the entirety of this battle, then I mean, I guess it'll be okay. Assuming it's the exact same pattern each and every time. But I mean, that seems like an unrealistic thing to expect. These bosses... He got my ankle! Bro got me on the ankle on that one. Well played. Well played. I don't want to go through this stage again, guys. I really don't want to. Okay. You know, the truly bananas aspect to this, at least to me, is the fact that, I mean, if this is like every other level we've gone up against to this point in this particular edition of Wily Castle, there's gonna be another boss like after this. So it's like, goddamn, right? Ow, you know, like that you know, that's crazy. How many boss fights this game has decided to have. I guess they just had a lot of ideas and they wanted to get them all out. It's like, damn, what are we supposed... What do you think? We're gonna make a Mega Man 8? Well, joke's on you guys, man. You totally did. And a 9 and a 10 and an 11 and a 12 is coming out. Granted, you know, there was some hella delays in between a good number of those, but still. But still, I say! They just kind of went all in on the whole Mega Man X thing for a while. Which, you know, I'll get to. I obviously will get to. I've always had my heart set on getting through the classic games first, you know? Although, I'm trying to think, you know, Mega Man X1 came out on the Super Nintendo, and this one did too. So theoretically, does that mean, yeah. And when you consider the fact that Mega Man 8 came out, you know, on the PlayStation 1, then theoretically I could play Mega Man X. Right? Like, timeline-wise. And I don't mean, like, you know, Mega Man timeline-wise. That's its own thing. I mean just in the sense of production and publishing dates and all that. Like, I think that means I could. I don't know. I guess it depends on what everybody else thinks. Ugh. Anywho. Boy, hitting this dude sure is not the easiest thing in the universe. You gotta... Ow, you gotta time it right, bro. You gotta time it right. And even if you do time it right, I mean, it's still gonna take you a year and a half. I mean, I gotta have, like, a weapon or something, right? Like, Thunderbolt! Thunderbolt! Okay, I shot it exactly where I normally shoot these enemies, and it didn't do nothing. Alright, I'll just assume you're immune to literally everything. Because why wouldn't you be, right? Why wouldn't you be? And, okay, well, there's no sense in me rambling. I'm going to die here a couple times, and... You know, even on my successful run, I'm going to be here for like 15 minutes, so. Whew! Well, that took forever. But we got him. He's donezo. Now what's next? Wait, what? Why is this the level that only has one boss fight in it? Everything else had two! What, was Wily not expecting Base to attack me those first 2 times? Was that the intended setup this whole time? Oh, yeah. Is it too much to ask for a little consistency? Hey, okay. Anywho, we still haven't done the boss rush thing, so I have to just assume we're going through a second castle. Right? Like, that has to be the case. Whoa, there was so much stuff there. Well, that is a bummer, isn't it? How many lives do I have right now? I got 3. That's not bad. Okay. Are we doing the boss rush now? We are. Well, that's weird. But okay. Sure. Okay. All right. Of all the robot masters to go up against first, it just had to be you, huh, buddy? Huh. Okay. You have to be. You have to be weak to fire. Weak to fire. Weak to fire. Weak to fire. Be weak to fire. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He doesn't seem to actually be weak to fire? I don't think. Like every other robot master when hit with their weakness like has this whole stun mechanic thing going for him and everything, and that ain't happening here. I can't help but notice that just is not happening. And I take issue with that fact. Well, ain't that just about the way the life always has to be going for me? Haha. All right, you know what? Maybe I can still use that old strategy that I had before the first time I was actually able to defeat him. Granted, that strategy did in fact acquire a decent amount of luck, now didn't it? Didn't it? Well, we're still gonna try anyway. All right, because see, sometimes he jumps and sometimes he runs. And there's literally no actual way to be able to figure out if he plans on jumping or running. See, sometimes it's one and then sometimes it's the other, and there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to deal with it. You just have to accept the fact that there are things in life that you have absolutely no control over, and one of those things is Blizzard Man or Ice Man or Chill Man or Tundra Man or Glalie Man, whatever the flying hell. I don't care who he is. The point of the matter is you can't control him. You can't predict him. You can't know him. He's unknowable, and he is about to kick my ass yet again. Yep, boy! You can always count on whatever adjective for coldness causing guy. You can count on him. You can count on him.
Eventually.
Junk? You're weak to junk? Why is the Ice Robot Master weak to junk? What kind of nonsense? Alright, whatever. Hey, I managed to get through that without losing any lives. I was just running down through a bunch of different stuff and whatever works was gonna work. Why isn't it fire? I don't get it. Alright, well, we need freezy times. We need the freezy times. Okay. Well, at least I'm going in here with a, full health. That's nice. That's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. Just shoot him in the face. Damn, that was brutal. It'd be so cool if I could, ow, nope, there's the goo. It would have been so really, okay, so, standing in it does make you, stick to the ground. Anyway, damn it, there was definitely some, I had something vaguely resembling an idea for something to say, but it's long gone. It's long gone. Oh, right. If I could just knock him out of the phase where he drops goo entirely, that would be so cool. And I mean that literally, figuratively, however you want it to be. If you want it to be a pun, it can be a pun. Follow your dreams. Listen to your heart. Be all that you can be. Oh, there we go. That's interesting. I cooled him off or something. That's neat. That's really neat. Anyway. Oh, I can choose. Oh, well. It doesn't really matter now, does it? Doesn't make that much of a difference. Okay, we've got junk. I never knew what your weakness was. Let's see. I never found a weakness for this. Well, I found it. I found his, okay. I found his weakness. As I attempt to not get stepped on. Jesus. It's interesting. The Robot Masters are definitely harder on average than most Robot Masters in the games I've played up to this point. But if you have their weakness, there's literally nothing they can do about it. They just get completely taken out of the fight. It's kind of crazy. Ah, damn it, it's you again. All right, well, we just need to use process of elimination is what we need. Okay, so it's not freeze, it's not junk, it's not thunder, obviously. Let's see, how do you feel about bombs to the face? Oh. So that's what you meant by it catches more than just bombs in the bubble. Huh. Wow. Yeah, no, you get their weakness and they are utterly invalidated. They can't do anything. This is weird. I don't feel bad. I hate every last one of these jerkwads, but like, that's just wild. Okay, well, next up, who would be? Turbo Man, okay. All right, we know that you have a problem with sound, right? Yeah, okay. There we go, wait for the vroom. Wait for the vroom. Not the screech, the vroom. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes you're still gonna get hit. Sometimes your inner idiocy is still going to shine through on occasion. And I don't mean you guys. You guys are smart. I'm talking about me. Exclusively me. Good day, sir. Now give me the health. I made 12 too many mistakes, as it turns out. All right, who's next? Room doesn't seem... Oh, it's Springman. It's Gerald Springman, here to bring springy joy to the children's, the masses. There you go, and then he just kind of hops up there. Whoop, whoop, and nope. Hop to the middle, then he goes like whoop, and then he goes like whoop, and then a whoop. Like, look at this mess. Ow. Get out of here, jackass. You gonna go ahead and do that again? Yeah, you are. Aha, not today. No. No. Not having it. And whoop. All right. I like when bosses are invalidated. It's like the most cathartic thing I think I've ever felt. Absolutely obliterating that ice dude was probably like the highlight of this entire experience. All right, so now what? Boomstiff BF, what was your weakness again? Right, it was coils. Why is it coils? All right, well, hey. I guess he just has a paralyzing fear of slinkies. He's allowed. Doesn't make a goddamn lick of sense to me, but I don't, like, whatever. And, okay, he's chewing on me again. At least I was able to invalidate the bulk of his, healing by, again, beating him to death with a slinky. Whatever works. Do you want to maybe like swing on down for a moment? Yeah, you do. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was looking for. When you're flying up around like friggin' Firebrand and Gargoyle's Quest, that's a huge pain in my ass. When you're just on the ground, I can just keep slapping you around and it's no problem. Oh right. Burst. Huh. I remember you. Well, I've used ice, junk. All I have left is the fire wheel. Is that your weakness? His weakness is fire. Why is the bubble guy's weakness fire? All right, whatever. Whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and okay. Man, fire wheel's really hard to hit anything with. I don't even have any energy left. All right, well, whatever. In my experience, the Mega Buster worked pretty fine. It worked well enough. I don't think we need to worry about it. I think the Flame Wheel just sucks. Like, I think it's just a terrible weapon. Before someone comes in and says, actually, it's the most overpowered weapon in all of Mega Man history, and they are not a buffoon for not being able to comprehend such things. Oh my god, I'm going to leave a dislike on this YouTube video that has 64 views. Yeah, I bet you feel like a big man, don't you, mister? Don't you, Mr. Hypothetical Guy who hates my video? Yeah, go ahead. You go right on ahead and do whatever makes you feel best. Because you know what? Guess what, buddy? If insulting me makes you happy, then guess what? My video did make you happy, and I got exactly what I wanted in the first place. Simple as that. Anyway, whoa, dear. Whoa! Hey, what? Why are you alive? I shot you in the head. God. I thought the fight was over and he was about to gear up for another one. The audacity. Anywho, let's be realistic. I'm not going to use any of these super weapons. I'm just going to use the Mega Buster for whatever the hell's down here. I'm just going to use the Mega Buster. Well, considering that was the boss rush, I can only assume that this do be the last thing we're fighting. Yeah, we're just going up against the Wily. All right, then that means I can use my E-Tanks. I just have to hope that 4 E-Tanks is enough. Damn, that is one slow-moving thing, my dude. All right. Okay, yep, okay, all right. Shooting Wily in the face is the winning strategy. Interestingly enough, for some reason, I don't know why, the actual smashy bits of the robot don't actually seem to do damage. It's just the chin hair. It's the robotic chin hair that's the problem. That is weird. Anyway, okay. Well, that is definitely an interesting wrinkle. Do they ever die? Christ! Do they just... Oh my god. Ow, what the... Okay. So you decided to switch things up on me, huh? Okay. Okay. Alright. Ow. Die. Ah! Alright, cool. How many lives? How many lives? I got one. I got 1 life. You just know this dude has like a weakness for something, you know? Like that's gotta be the case. Am I really going to do this? I mean, if I die, I'm going to have to do the boss rush again. So it's like, why do that? Alright, tell you what, I'll try 3 of the weapons. These 3 weapons specifically, I'll try them, and we'll see if any of them are his weakness. And if they're not, then we're just sticking with the Mega Buster. Because sometimes Wily machines do have weaknesses. It's happened in the past. And it could likely happen in the future. Who's to say? God, it takes forever for you to get this dopey looking thing in here. Alright, that does nothing. Alright, that also does a big heap and helping of nothing. Oh, okay. That does something, actually. Okay, hang on. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, I guess I just need to be in the middle of the stage now. I don't know if this is a weakness or not, but it's doing damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna flat out ignore your little helper buddies, and I'm just gonna shoot you in the face. You know, if you had a blast shield or something, you would be solving a lot of your problems right now. There we go. I do like it when you kill your own dudes. Hey, I'm always a fan when that happens. There we go. Okay. Hopefully whatever happens next isn't also weak to this thing, because I can't shoot it anymore. And I'm going to abuse E-Tanks like no one's business from this point forward. Oh, hey! That's the thing he has in Smash Brothers. And his head is shiny. Oh, are you really... We're back to doing that, huh? The whole fade in, fade out thing. Yeah. Well, okay. Admittedly, he did do that in as the assist trophy in Smash Brothers, so I can't really like get on his case for that. Like that's expected. Unlike every other Wily machine up to this point, I fully know what it is he can do. Anyway, nope. Time for an E-Tank. There we go. Okay. Ow. Okay, man. Fire hurts a lot! Fire hurts so goddamn much! What the hell? Holy crap! 2 of those did have my HP! Ow! 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 Well, now I don't want to use my E-tanks because I'm just going to die! I love that Wily has apparently realized. It's like, oh, hey, wow, those elemental attacks that the Robot Masters are using are stupid overpowered. I should use those too. And then he did. And then he did. Okay, so... I mean, the E-tanks are kind of pointless at this stage, aren't they? Kind of feels that way, if I'm honest with you. Oh, boy. Oh, God, I'm gonna have to do the Robot Master boss rush again. Okay. Okay, I've managed to beat him with the Mega Buster, so I've got weapon energy for days. I'm going to make an effort to try and hit him with various things to see if anything at all makes this slightly easier. Okay, well, I'm thinking maybe it's not the bomb. I think that hit. I think the bomb might have hit. I'm not sure. I spent far too much of my time just on fire, screaming, as I melted down to my core elements and then exploded. Because, yeah, that's usually how that sort of thing goes. I barely got a chance to do anything, man. Alright, well, I guess I get to have more energy. I don't know. I don't feel like I really got much of an actual attempt at using that. It might have even missed for all I know. I have no idea. Anywho, I'm just gonna experiment. I mean, no matter how, eventually I'll beat him. I just don't know when. And that uncertainty, it scares me greatly. All I do know is that I think I've got a bit of a system for beating his first form with the Mega Buster now, at least. So, if you just shoot up his little minion dudes the second they pop out, then they're not there, and it takes them a while to spawn new ones. It's viable. It's viable. Huh. Okay, yeah, no, I'm actually not even going to cut all that out. I wanted to show off that I do, indeed, have something resembling a stratagem for that now. There you go. Okay, first phase isn't a problem anymore. And if I can get through... That's usually how it kind of works with Mega Man. If you're struggling with something, you just keep going at it. Eventually, you do find the rhythm that you're looking for. And subsequent attempts aren't nearly as difficult. That said, now I really need to try and hit this dude with everything I've got. Okay, so that's clearly not it. What about a big old pile of junk? How do you feel about junk? Do you like junk? All right, nope, the answer to that one is no. All right, junk is not the solution. I kind of doubt it, but slash claw. Okay, well, You can't say I didn't try. You can't say that I didn't give it my all, you know? I think the ones that just kind of give damage are my favorite, because I just don't... Oh my god, I dodged it entirely! It's a whole ass Christmas miracle is what it is. Okay, no, he is just flat out immune to that. What about Flame Wheel? Okay, well, You know what? I want to live long enough to experiment with all these damn things. Okay, so yes, just bring me back. Just bring me back. All right, now. Fire! Okay. I don't even know if this thing is physically capable of hitting. Okay, now I'm just on fire. Now I'm just on fire. So far, ice has been the greatest of things. I can't help but notice. Okay, you know, that's the one I don't want to get hit with the most. And I mean that. I'll take getting frozen. I'll take getting hit by other things. Okay, no, he's immune to that too. Oh my god, I dodged that. Okay. Whenever it happens, it's like a tiny, tiny miracle, and I'm always so appreciative of it. Okay. Mental note. What haven't I hit him with? I know I never hit him with the scorch wheel. Maybe that's what it is. And I may have not hit him with this. I definitely didn't hit him with the electricity, and I didn't hit him with the coil. Okay. Well, you saw me beat the first stage. I can be mildly proud of that fact, at least. Okay. I never hit him with this. Okay. I'm just gonna keep experimenting until eventually something makes some kind of sense. Something has to give me an advantage here. That's just so hard to hit. And, like, his attacks go everywhere. Like, I truly had no idea at all how insane the Wily Machine 7 was when I saw it in Smash Brothers, you know? Like, holy crap, this thing is busted as hell. Why doesn't he just keep bringing this thing back? Keep improving on it. Why do you even bother with the Stomper Machine? I mean, come on. Which I just realized he essentially throws out Mecha Koopas. Did Super Mario World come out before this one? It probably did. That's interesting. I mean, I doubt it's intentional, but it's a funny coincidence. Anyway.
Many hours later.
Okay, so I think I discovered something, but it requires a little bit of experimentation, I think. But even if I'm right, ultimately, yep, this is not foolproof because his attacks still remain infinitely difficult to dodge. Yep, and there's no guarantee that he's ever going to get within range. Please let me at least experiment. Okay, yes, that is something. It seems like if you're able to hit him with this, he gets electrocuted, and he doesn't do the thing. But the problem is, there's no guarantee you're going to be able to reach him with this attack, and he's still just gonna hit you with the element orbs. So, it's sort of a strat, but not really. Guys, am I missing something here, or is this just, like, absurd? Like, and keep in mind, whenever I get a game over, I have to go through all the Robot Masters again. It's not that hard, but it's time-consuming. Okay, yeah, I guess. Get good, huh? All right. I'll try.
14 hours later.
As I fight Wily for what I can only imagine to be about the 300th time at best, I gotta say, it kind of comes down to his flights of fancy, honestly. Depending entirely on when he decides to show up and where he goes, the orbs he shoots out become significantly easier or more difficult to avoid. For example, if they're way over there, well, I failed there, but sometimes I can dodge it. It's not often. I admit as much. It's not terribly often, but, you know, it's an observation. Just saying. Anyway, yeah, you more or less kind of saw what my strategy was. I learned that you can apparently aim the, you know, the freeze shot, so I've been doing that. It's helped a little. I've gotten about down to roughly half his HP a couple times, but it's not consistent at all. I'm just gonna keep trying, man. That's all I can do. It's the next day, by the way, in case you were curious. I ran out of time to record yesterday, so I had to take a step back for a while. Yeah. I'll get it eventually.
One eternity later.
Oh my god! I cannot believe I did it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have been here for so long. Okay, I give up. Sorry about all the trouble. I'll go quietly. I don't trust you, Wily. Oh my god, I'm gonna do what I should have done years ago. Holy crap! Mega Man is gonna kill him. He's not, but he wants to. You forget, Mega Man. Robots cannot harm humans. I am more than a robot. Die, Wily! I feel like that probably was not the way that it originally was written. I think that was something. I think that was something they changed in localization or something. Whoa! Oh, hi, Trouble. How's it going? Ah! Too late, Mega Man. You should have shot him in the face when you had the chance, I guess. He who hesitates is lost. We shall return. For many more sequels! My hands are shaking. I put my controller down and they are shaking. Oh my god. It took me like, I'm not sure. I'd have to look it over, but I think that took about maybe 6 hours of attempts. Oh my god. I had to look it up, and apparently that boss fight is actually considered legendarily difficult for this franchise, so. And there is no better strat, really. You just kind of have to keep going and doing it until it works. Holy hell. This Mega Man kicked my ass harder than I think all the other Mega Man games combined. And I feel kind of comfortable taking a small break from Mega Man now. Hopefully it doesn't take another 5 or 6 years before I get to the next one. I'm not going to make a promise either way, because I don't trust myself anymore when it comes to when I plan on doing anything. But there you go. In the broad sense of this term, ladies and gentlemen and everyone in between, that was Mega Man's 5, 6, and 7. I'm sorry. Oh my god. It was a ride. It was a ride. I was not anticipating the difficulty spike that I was in. That was in store for me. I was not prepared. I truly wasn't. I'm glad I'm able to say that I've gotten through all of them. I'm very happy about that. Oh, Lord. Very curious what 8, 9, 10, and 11 are gonna give me, but, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, like I said, I think I'm ready to move to a different franchise. A new series of which to play a sequel to. And I hope you're looking forward to whatever that may end up being. I have ideas. It's conceivable that what I'm about to play next might be equally or even more frustrating than what I went through in this game. I don't know yet. Quite frankly, I'm going to lay down and just lay there. Close my eyes and just lay there. Not even necessarily sleep, but just lay there for a while, because I need a break, man. I'm gassed. I got nothing left in the tank. That took everything out of me. I don't remember, but it feels like that's on level with, like, the final boss to Ninja Gaiden or something, man. That's probably an exaggeration. I'm probably just saying that because I'm in the heat of the moment and everything, but still. Anywho, I have been the Max a Few Trades. I sincerely hope you all had fun watching whatever the hell this all was. And I will see you all again for a brand new Let's Play. Whatever that might be. I'll see you then. Mega Man has been walking for a while, but the flames behind him don't seem to be getting any smaller. I think he's walking in place. I think Mega Man is just trying to look really cool. He's allowed. I do want to say it's very funny that it's after that version of the Wily machine that Mega Man is like, okay, no, I want to kill you. Like, yeah, mood, buddy. Big mood. All right, I'm gonna go pass out now. Y'all have a nice day. You're welcome, I guess.